Good morning, VC. It's the Zonkman coming at you again. Who's the Zonkman? Shut up. I'm talking here. Sorry for that little interruption there. We're here to do a contest entry for Beth at B-Side Records. She's got a contest. The theme of her contest is Game On. The Zonkman loves some Wayne's World. Excellent. And what was the other movie? War Games. War Games. Excellent stuff. And I'm holding up the record so that there will hopefully be a record in the thumbnail. But anyway, the theme Game On for Beth at B-Side Records. Everybody should be familiar with you already. Beth, hope you're doing good. If not, check out B-Side Records. And let's get to the contest. The first question, she's associating everything with a game. So the first game is Connect Four. And we're supposed to connect four records any which way we see fit. And on this one, this idea popped into my head, and the first three were like, it was just clicking. And then at the end, I'm like, so it just kind of like melts at the end, but I'm still going to use it. I'm still going to throw it in there. So we're showing right off the top Green River, Dry as a Bone. This is a Sub Pop re-release, reissue. They put two EPs together on two LPs. Came out last year, 2019. And of course, Green River is, if you're familiar, from the 80s. We're doing some Seattle grunge. Now you know which way are we going here. Mother Love Bone. Great stuff here. Star Dog Champion, Holy Roller, Stargazer. This is good stuff. Some Mother Love Bone. And this is a 1990 release, and I believe this is like a 2014 reissue. Now you realize where we're going here. Pearl Jam 10. Everybody's familiar with this. The Seattle grunge craze. And of course, all three of these records, Stone Gossard on guitar, Jeff Ament on bass. That is the connection. Then I throw this up in here, Mad Season, and you're like, what is the relation? This has a member from Pearl Jam in it. It switches over to Mike McCready on guitar. Of course, if you're not familiar with Mad Season, this had Lane Staley from Alice in Chains in it, Mark Lanigan from the Screaming Trees. If you're not familiar with the Screaming Trees, they were also in on that whole Seattle scene. They did have a song on the single soundtrack back in the day too. But great stuff. I've always been a Screaming Trees fan also. Of course, this is a 2 LP gatefold. This was a 2013 Record Store Day release. I think it was the first time it was on vinyl. And of course, this album originally came out in 95. All right, that's my Connect Four. Next game is Monopoly, and it is what is your park place? What is your uh, valued possession, whether it be sentimental or monetary? And I've shown this record a lot. Vast visual, audio, sensory theater. It's got the eye, the ear, the hand, and the television. And this has Touched, which is the Mr. and Mrs. Zonkman song. It is a 2 LP gatefold. This is a 2011 reissue from a 1997 album. Awesome stuff. If you're not familiar with Vast, you need to check it out. That is my Monopoly entry. Next game is Clue. And I did have a problem with this at first, coming up with a song that talked about a murder or had a murder in it. And I have Mrs. Zonkman help me out. This is what I came up with. Talking Heads, Psycho Killer. It's their debut from '77. I need to get back in the shot. I'm cutting my head off. But anyway, Talking Heads, cutting heads off, murder. Excellent stuff. Next game. You sank my battleship. So Beth just says, show any album with a ship. This is Kansas, Point of No Return, the popular classic rock tune, Dust in the Wind on there. This is a great album. Great album. 77. Kansas, Point of No Return. Got the ship going over the edge. The next the next game was Trivial Pursuit, and that she asked you just give a question, and whoever answers it correctly in the comments below on my video gets another entry into the contest. So, okay, my question is I want you to name the the song, the artist, the album, and the year that these lyrics came from. And I'm going to do them right now. And if the war inside my head don't take a day off, I'll be dead. All right. Little Zonkman there. If you guys are familiar with that, it's going to be easy. If not, just Google it. It's probably that simple. Lyrics these days. But anyway, I just threw that out there. That's my Trivial Pursuit. Um, Thank you, Beth, for having this contest. Game On is the name of the contest. It's been fun. Tried to have as much fun with it as possible. And thank you, Beth, and thank you, VC. Anybody else out there watching? Thank you. And you guys have a good one. We'll see you later.